if healthy habits are so good for us, going to the gym, eating healthy, being productive, all those good habits, if they're so healthy for us, why do so many people fail at them?
Your brain values certainty and immediate rewards more than any future benefits. So your brain prioritizes survival. So whether that be food, rest, safety, conserving energy, we are wired for that to be our number one priority because back when we were cave people, it didn't really matter if we were healthy in 20, 50 years because what mattered really was whether or not we were going to survive the day. So your brain is actually wired to keep you alive immediately, but not necessarily keeping you healthy. So
That's the thing as well. Like you don't get the reward instantly from going to the gym, from eating healthy, from starting on a business, working on a business. Like I I was posting for 6 months with like no return, going to the gym for like years with basically no return. My inputs were poor, obviously, but uh, anything hard, anything worthwhile takes time. And if getting a good physique, getting in shape, getting lean, getting healthy was easy, everyone would do it, right?
yeah.
Um, but that's the thing. Like you exercise today, you go to the gym today, you see the benefits from that like months later. Like it compounds over time. Um,
And because your brain is prioritizing things that are immediately rewarding, it makes more sense to your brain to do the things that are immediately rewarding, like sitting at home and scrolling instead of going to the gym. And we know that that's not better for us, but on a much deeper level, that is seen as better because it's the instant reward that is indicating immediate survival.
And for me, like it's no mistake. Like it feeds that same circuit. It's no mistake that overweight people eat junk food. They also don't go to the gym. They sit on the couch. They scroll. They play video games. Like that. That's quite stereotypical, but it all feeds the same circuit of instant gratification. Successful, like I know a lot of entrepreneurs, people that I'm friends with, who have good physiques, who go gym, who don't scroll, who don't eat shit, who don't go out on weekends, they don't drink. Because that delayed gratification pathway, they are extremely familiar with that. It's an extremely developed like neural circuitry in their brain because that's it's a habit. Like delayed gratification's a habit. And I just think, yeah, well, instant gratification's a habit for a lot of people.
And beyond that too, modern life is working against you because you're not choosing between going to the gym and nothing. You're choosing between going to the gym and watching Netflix or eating healthy and getting fatty, sugary food that our brain genuinely craves because it thinks that it's good for our immediate survival delivered right to your door. Or, going to sleep or just scrolling and having endless entertainment really. It's much harder when you're having to choose the thing that takes effort and discomfort, which is another thing that your brain is wired to avoid. But between that and things that are genuinely instantly giving us these hits of dopamine that we're wired to crave and to get almost at any cost.
I still think like an actionable step that you guys can do for this video is to actually write down like your reasons as to why you're doing it. We all know that we should get in shape, right? We all know that we should go to the gym, that we should eat healthy, but why do you actually want to get in shape? Why do you actually want these like hard muscles that you can see on your stomach? What are the emotional drivers? Like once you can actually write down the reasons as to why you want that, that's where you can start to make the changes. Because right now, if you're scrolling, if you're drinking or eating shit, the desire to do that outweighs the desire to change, the desire to get in shape, to get better, to make healthier habits. Once you get down the reasons as to why you want to actually do that and get that clarity, that's what Tony Robbins talks about, like actually the clarity on your goal is what actually helps you move in that direction. But I just see for a lot of people who are undisciplined, unmotivated, inconsistent, their goal is very vague. And yeah, healthy habits do require planning. They're it's like sitting on the couch is just sitting on the couch. Like scrolling is just scrolling. Healthy habits require planning. It's difficult, and it takes mental calories. It takes, of course I say mental calories. Of course that's a term I use being a fucking fitness coach. But
it requires genuine effort from you, and your brain is constantly trying to conserve energy. So
and follow the path of least resistance.
Exactly, it's just another thing that's almost working against you. But you just really need to work out how to optimize your system to help you with those things.
And again, on top of that, when you have enough reasons, you can actually make it work for you. Like in one way, like the gym is almost instant gratification for us. It's like you get that endorphin release when you finish the gym. I feel better, I have a good pump, I can see the changes. When you go to the gym for long enough, when you actually see it out, go consistently to the gym, have your nutrition dialed for long enough, when you see the changes in the gym, in the mirror, you see the bicep vein, you see the abs, you see the V line come through. When you see those changes, that is a form of instant gratification that keeps you going. But most people just don't get to that point.
And that's the thing, is it takes you a while to get there, because healthy habits feel bad before they start to feel good. In the first couple of days, it's difficult, it's uncomfortable. The first couple of weeks, it's slightly getting easier, but it still takes a lot of effort to get there, and it's uncomfortable and all those things. And then by a couple of months, it starts becoming, automatic. But at that point, most people have already quit, because when something is uncomfortable, they think it's bad, so they stop doing it and they drop it and fall off. But if you can stay for long enough for the point to where it becomes automatic and it doesn't require so much mental effort to get there and to keep showing up, you do find that it is instantly rewarding, and then you're getting both the short-term and the long-term effort and rewards from that. But the thing is, you have to get through that first initial phase where it's really hard, because it is a lot harder to start than it is to keep going. When you keep going, it's just who you are.
That's where your vision becomes important, like your why. Like when the days that you're struggling, like that's where your reasons really, really matter. Your why is really important. Because again, a man that has enough whys can bear anyhow. But yeah, we are a creature of habit. Like we are habitual. We're like 95% habitual. We're ran by our subconscious mind. You are literally a embodiment of your habits. So your habits are more or less the be all, the end all. So as long as you become aware of what your current habits are and try your best to, I guess, replace them with good habits and move in that direction. It's not going to be easy. It's uncomfortable. Know that your brain, like almost label your brain as like, my survival mode is trying to like pull me back. Like I see that in real time with me. Like I'm wanting to get up out of my chair and go out and do steps, but I actually have to sit inside and do my work. Like once you can label that and be like, okay, like I can tell what my brain's trying to do here. When you can label that and realize that it's trying to keep you stuck, that's where you can actually get power over it. But yeah, habits are the be all, the end all. Become aware of them and try your best to replace them, because yeah, they're everything. But one step at a time, you can definitely change them.
And having the understanding of it really makes the changes easier, because it helps you to work with your brain and know that you're not fighting laziness, you're actually fighting your genuine survival instincts. But yeah, knowing that you can use it to your advantage rather than working against your internal wiring.
Create good habits, one day at a time. That's it. You got this. Like, subscribe. See you guys in the next one.